so this is my speech and this is my audience. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people here. And I'm doing my speech on if I were a dishwashing machine. So first of all, food poisoning is a terrible sickness, and anyone who has ever had food poisoning would know this, because it's terribly just not fun at all. Now, without dishwashing machines or dishwashing in general, sanitation in eating and in all sorts of all areas of life would just be terrible. And all Americans would be at risk constantly of salmonella poisoning, cholera, and other terrible diseases that would ravage the human body and the American soul. So, first of all, everyone has been in a restaurant or eaten food, so this relates to everyone, not just people who wash dishes. Pretty much everyone who eats food or comes in contact with food at any point in time, whether from the kitchen, commercial kitchen, restaurant, or your own kitchen at home, it's important to maintain a high level of sanitation in dishwashing. And that's why I would be a dishwashing machine. But first we need to start with the dangers of foodborne illness. And in the past 10 years, past 20 years, but really over the past 100 years, ever since the Industrial Revolution, people have become more and more aware of the dangers of foodborne illness and what they have to do to stop it from spreading and stop it from happening. So, according to the CDC, nearly all types of foodborne illness have been on the decline in the past 10 years throughout America, except for salmonella and cholera. Now, cholera is mostly on the rise just because of the increase of people eating raw seafood. Sushi has become more popular in the last 10 years, past 5 years especially, and it can't all be attributed to only dishwashing. However, salmonella can be, because salmonella usually happens when meat and vegetables meet on a cutting board, because vegetables aren't usually cooked to the same standards that meat is to kill the salmonella virus. Now, the symptoms of salmonella include fever, diarrhea, cramps in the stomach and all muscles all over your body, kind of like flu, and nausea. Now, the thing with salmonella is that you don't usually vomit when you have salmonella. You usually only have terrible stomach cramps, feel like you have terrible stomach pain, but vomiting is not usually a sign of salmonella. However, cholera has many of the same symptoms. It has fever, diarrhea, muscle cramps, stomach cramps, dehydration, but it also is attributed to a lot of vomiting. And that's the important part to remember between the difference of salmonella and cholera, is that if you're vomiting, you might have cholera, so you should go to the doctor. Well, you should go either way, really. Now, according to the CDC, in 2011 there were 1.2 million cases of salmonella across the United States, and there were 3,000 deaths attributed to foodborne illness in general in the United States in 2011, so it's still a pretty big problem, and we should all still keep our standards of dishwashing. Now let's look into how dishwashing can benefit people. Not only the people who aren't getting sick because of dishwashing, but the restaurants who are also benefiting from not losing customers, from not gaining a bad reputation, that they're giving out food that is unsanitary and unhealthy. And a dishwashing machine can help this, because dishwashing machine, whether in the home or in the workplace, in a commercial kitchen or in a restaurant, can help in different ways. Now, in a home it's easier because you just throw everything in the dishwasher and it cleans it well and it cleans it easily. You don't really have to pay that much attention. However, in a restaurant, it might be more important to have a human dishwasher who might need to wash larger objects, bigger tools, things that cannot be washed by just a box that you put things in. It needs to be washed by people with arms And basically, the importance of dishwashing is superior to almost everything else. It keeps us safe because everyone needs to eat, and if you're eating and you're not eating in a safe way, it's very dangerous. Thank you. Goodbye.